option. The credit card or debit card or whatever, when I first started working with Coinbase, that's what I used to do because it was just easy. You could do it right there. You could use your credit card. But now the credit card companies have gotten smart, and they start charging you like it's cash. And if you do that and you have a balance on your credit card, you will never stop paying the 25% interest on that money that you took as cash until your whole card is paid off, no matter what balance you had on it to begin with. In other words, if you had $1,000 on there and you added $1,000, that $1,000 you just added is going to stay on there until your account's at zero.
Yeah.
So that's not a good option anymore for me. And I actually made a mistake because when it was so hectic and everybody was trying to do trades, one day I was just trying to make a trade, and it wasn't going through. So the third time I did it, it automatically goes back. It automatically went back to my bank account instead of the credit card. This was before, they started charging money. And it came out of my bank account instead of the credit card. And I didn't have the money in my bank account. So I had to go, immediately get funds and put them in there. And so anyway, what I'm saying is just be really slow and careful and just really refocus every single time, because if for some reason they are jammed up and you think you've pressed the right button the first time and it might have gone into something else, the second time. So just relook every single time of those options when you are making a trade. Now, the first option about sending money that takes 5 to 7 days, I've had it take up to 10 days, but you can send money from your bank into your Coinbase account. Once it gets there, and again, who knows when it gets there, then you'll have the money. I'm thinking that you have to have the money. I'm not sure. I think you have to have the money in there before you can make the trade. But if you buy it at a certain price and then you get the money in there, they might honor that. I don't think so. I don't know. Things might have changed since then, so I don't want to say. But that's the options. That's pretty much, your options.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I can go. First of all, I don't have a credit card. I have a debit card, but I don't do credit cards because I just.
Yeah, you don't have to tell us what you do. I mean, we don't have to get that specific.
But so, I mean, I can do, I mean,
you don't have to do it today, but basically you can choose to just send some money at a future date and get started that way.
Yeah.
If you choose to do it. Now, here's another option, though. You saw where they asked you, what are you going to use this for? Are you going to use it for other exchanges? Now, this is the thing. Most exchanges, won't take USD money. That's why I like Coinbase, because you can actually put USD in it. You can buy, say, Ethereum, or Bitcoin. And then you can use that money or that, those
that
coins,
currency.
Yeah, that currency, cryptocurrency, to buy other coins or tokens. Okay? So most other exchanges, you would then take and transfer money from, say, the ones you just bought. You would take, if you wanted to buy, name another coin that you might know. Do you know another coin or a token that you've heard of that you would consider looking into? Not yet? Okay. I just don't want to give anybody free advertising if you don't know
I'm
it.
like...
Okay, but whatever other cryptocurrency you're interested in, you find one, it's on another exchange. And again, you can go to the coinmarketcap.com. You find, the coins that you're looking for. Then you can click on what exchanges they're sold on. Then once you go and set up another account at one of those exchanges, it'll say, whatever the coin or the token is you're looking for, the price is in Ether or the price is in BTC, which is Bitcoin, and that you can send then that transaction from Coinbase, like a portion, not the whole thing, whatever it takes, from there into that other exchange.
Okay.
So there's, a lot more going on always to learn and to talk about and all those things. But basically, we have about 5 more minutes on our show. So now that we've gone through all of this and you've gone through all of that, put yourself in the place of our audience. Is there anything specifically more that you have a question about, or that, again, saving major things for other shows, what we've covered on today's show, is there anything else that is out there that you would like to ask? Or actually, you know what? If you out there, the audience, has questions, you can call in too. Our call-in number is 888-874-4888.
Well, I guess for me is, to figure out what does it all mean in the sense of how much are you when you invest into, I know you can't tell me exactly how much to invest, but what am I going to be looking for moving forward for my first step?
Okay, well, what I would say is you invest what you can afford to lose. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Start out by investing what you can afford to lose. Let's just say it's $100. Okay. There's 4, say if you were just going to stick on Coinbase, there's 4 currencies there. Mm-hmm. Your strategy could be just to invest 25 in each. I mean, it's that simple. You don't have to, again, just start playing with it first with amounts that you can afford to lose. And then you can, let's say you did that, 25 each, then you can actually, I'm into spreadsheets, you might not be, but you can actually monitor them and see, this is what I paid, this is what it is today on that coin market cap. Mm-hmm. You can look at them and say, this is what it is today, and this is how much I'm making or losing. And you can even check, wow, I made more money on this coin than I did on that coin. You know what I mean? You can just start by playing with it, okay? Mm-hmm. Again, out there might be, investors that invest billions of dollars. Fine. I'm just talking to you, Danise, that, might just want to get started with a little bit of money and just start the process.
Yeah.
Does that answer your question?
That's perfect. Yeah. I just want to learn how to, just taking that first step, just the start. $100, I think that's great. It puts me in the game, but it doesn't, it doesn't steer me away, or if I lose that, I'm going to be oh, well, lesson learned, but if that grows into something more, then awesome.
Right. And then, little by little, you get more confidence and you can do more research and you get more involved and you can do more. But it's a good start. I do want to say that, well, actually, I wanted to say something now. I'm kind of forgetting what I wanted to say, but this is what I wanted to say. I really want to say this. When you said lose money, you don't lose money until you sell it. Okay, that sounds like advice. Stop. Okay, I'm just saying. People overreact a lot of times and, hurry up to sell, hurry up to buy, whatever. You really, just like in stock, you're not really losing money. Technically, you lost it, but you don't really lose it until you sell, meaning you'll never get it back. Mm-hmm. There is always a chance for something to go up if you still have it, right? So, okay, yes, no. That's not advice. I'm just saying from my experience.
No, just some clarification.
Yeah.
That's good.
I mean, that's my definition. It might not be other people's, but. Okay, so, all right, is there anything else?
I think that's all on my end.
Well, good.
Yeah,
well, thank you so much for coming and being with us today. I do want to say that on future shows, we're going to be dedicated to certain topics like mining, right? Are there other specific, we didn't even go over everything I wanted to go over today, but are there other specific topics that you would want a show to be based around?
Yeah, definitely mining. I think just a little bit more on Ethereum and the different kinds of coins and tokens. Also, just maybe kind of like a breakdown. We can research on our own, but it would be nice to have a kind of overview of these coins and these tokens are doing this and doing that.
So do you think it would be fun to have a club where we'd actually research more and more? And
I would love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. Cool. All right. Well, we're going to do that. Okay. Anything else?
I think that's all.
All right. Well, if there's no questions out there, I don't hear the phone ringing. So maybe in the future, Danise will call in or somebody else will have some other questions that they can ask. But just to let you know, the other elements of our program, today we focused on what, how, when. But there's Show Me the Crypto, Women Wednesdays. We have a meetup on Wednesdays. So we have meetups. And again, you can go on our website at coffeetalk-co and find out more about this. We have Perfect Pitch. So if you have an ICO, a legal ICO that you can talk about, we'll invite you to come on the show. Blockchain and cryptocurrency jobs, because in the future or even now, that's a big topic for everyone. And then you can always call in and come to our events and participate in our club and do all those fun things. So let's talk crypto. We're going to be having all this stuff going on in the future and now. And to find out more about me, you can go talk, again on coffeetalk.co. But just a little bit, I founded this because I really want to help educate women and everyone on cryptocurrency, because many people were always coming to me and asking me to help them. So I thought, well, this is a good way to do it, right?
It's a great way.
Good.
I appreciate it.
Excellent. All right, Danise, thanks so much for being here.
Thank you, Joya.
And join us every Tuesday here on prn.fm, 11 o'clock. And have a great cup of coffee. What else can I say? Okay.